What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my reading is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life. And then I close it out with spirit guide messages. Libras, you're just focused on your peace, your tranquility, like you're focused on yourself. I feel like you're very busy, but you have somebody from the past that is heavily focused on you. They're minding your business big time, okay? The war that they wanted to continue has ended. They lost playing their own game is the card that came up here. You're focused on like manifesting money, reaching some sort of financial goals. Okay, some of you guys are looking for a new job, and I definitely see you getting help getting this new job as well. There could be some evil eye on your work or business for those of you guys that are like business owners or entrepreneurs of some sort. Okay, so I would definitely do like an evil eye cleanse or cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy. I definitely see you juggling a lot of things at once, though, and Spirit wants to remind you to make sure that you are finding time for yourself. Be careful of any health issues. Some of you guys need to not like drink as much or smoke as much, okay? Eat as much, something of this sort here. Maybe go to a doctor, get a routine checkup, okay? Yeah. I'm getting a lot of different thought or things that are like popping in. Like I'm PMMD POTS is coming up. Okay, there's a lot of different things. This could be mental health as well. Like make sure that you're seeing a guidance counselor. All right. For others of you guys, this could be like heart health or cardiovascular in some sort of way. You could work in the health department, meaning that you maybe you're like a cardiovascular doctor or nurse or something like that. Okay. But yeah, there's definitely here of like you focusing on yourself, on peace, and a lot of transformation and changes that are happening quickly. So let's go ahead and look into that. Let's see what's going on here. Messages, please, for the Libra collective. Messages for the Libra collective. We have resoluteness, all right, and increase right behind it. I love that. That's really in alignment with like you manifesting everything that you want. There's gonna be a lot of jealous energy around that though, so I would be mindful of like who you share with. Just enjoy it yourself, okay? You're very determined right now, and you're not making any compromises. Make sure that you have this unwavering focus, okay? This is gonna be a period of testing your character, but I feel like you're passing, okay? This is like the passing. Like the test of the character is more so going to be in regards to, can I balance everything that's going on? Because like I said, you're going to be busy. This is going to be a season of being very busy, okay? The Eight of Wands, lots of emails, calls, a lot of tasks, a lot of events. There's a lot going on right now. But you're going to be in the position here where it's leading you to is reaping these rewards. Increase says reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, abundance, and fertile ground. Okay, so there's a lot of fertility. Your sacral chakra is really important. Right now, there's a lot of orange on these cards, and I'm getting the sacral chakra. Okay, so your creativity and your energetic center right now, the feminine energy, allowing yourself to receive is going to be very important for you during this time. Let's go ahead and see what we have got here. I'm gonna for your general messages for Libras. Okay. All right. Yikes. Too many cards, not taking these all, but don't want to make you guys feel like I'm skipping out on it. All right. Libras. Your perseverance is about to be rewarded as the overall, just to let you guys know, okay? Because that's pretty much the only positive card here on the table. I'm sorry to say that. Oh, what do my eyes look black underneath? I think it's just the shadow casting. Your sacral chakra is burning after spicy sauce. I hate this morning. I love that. I love that. That's funny. I think your root chakra is going to be burning next, Cancer. Just kidding. I love you. Okay. They're causing problems because you moved on for them is the first card that came out. Hi, Sunshine. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's actually yesterday's hair. I'm just a hot mess and rolled out of bed, and I was like, yeah, I just need to go live today. It's been a lot. My kids came back home, so been really fun. They're finally back in school, so yeah, just getting back in the routine of things, but adding 3 kids and a puppy to that. So okay, anyways, they're causing problems because you moved on from them. We also have somebody has no protection because of the decisions that they make. All right. I love that. And we have bullied because of your light. So that's what I mean by like the cards aren't that great, but we're going to get down and detailed here, see what these are coming up for. Tell me about they're causing problems because you've moved on from them. We have the 9 of Cups and the double card in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart. Take it as it resonates. Always flip it and reverse it if necessary. Missy Elliott, that shit, okay? But there's somebody who saw you as, like, wish fulfillment. And, you know, you're moving on from this toxicity here. You're trying to focus on, like, the good that's coming into your life. I totally forgot because I put it right on top of the other one. It came out like that here. And as this card landing on it. You have true love. People envy your relationship. So there's somebody from the past, like toxicity from the past that you moved on from. And it's like, you can be very happy right now. And somebody hates that. Like they hate that you're happy because they're not happy. Okay. They don't know how to recognize, yeah. We're just gonna stop it there. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Yeah, 3 cups in the reverse. They're not happy about your happiness. That's it. Period. Point blank, period. Okay, Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person's very, like, insecure. They're very bitter. They're very vengeful. The Queen of Wands reverse, you know, she is that bitch that will get revenge. Like, it's not about justice. It's about revenge to them. And there's a difference between justice and revenge. So you've got somebody around that wants revenge, okay? Tell me about somebody who has no protection because of the decisions that they made. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So because somebody's moving with hatred in their heart, rather than forgiveness, okay, they don't have the protection that they think that they do. They have 4 cups in the reverse and the Tower card. I feel like this person has some major, like, truths that are coming through right now. You could have been a catalyst to this individual. Libras, I just did like a channeled reading that talked about being a catalyzing energy for other people. Okay, this could have been a friend, by the way. This doesn't have to be like a romantic partner. This could be a friend, a family member, a co-worker, right? Take it as it resonates for you here. Keep it very general, you know, because this is a general reading here. But somebody's pissed. Why are they so mad? They're bullying you too. I'm not a Libra, but you guys, I got a comment like the other day or a couple days ago on a video of me where I was literally wearing a sweatshirt and this person told me that I look like a slut. I was like, nice. You like that? What else turns you on? I just cracked up. I was like, yeah, super slutty. Super slut. So I just own it. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. And that's like the bullying because of your light part here. It's like they have to say something and you're just like, that doesn't even make sense, but I love it. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I love it. I love it. So it's like anchoring in and just, you know, loving the energy because you know that you're so secure with yourself that you know that's not the truth. Okay, that's what I'm getting, Kara. 6 of Cups, and it's somebody in your past that is doing this, and it's like they go back and forth where it's like they take a break because they get exhausted of their own shit, and then they go full force again, and then they get exhausted and they're like, no, I'm detaching from it, and then they go full force again. Okay, this person can't keep up with you here. They're definitely watching you though. They're definitely watching you, and your perseverance is about to be rewarded for this entire situation. Yeah, Queen of Cups, you're just following your intuition. You are nurturing yourself. Okay, you're focusing on your self-worth, self-appreciation. I don't know. This could have been a relationship for some of you guys, or it's like, thank you. Your ability to choose yourself and not waver in who you are. You have a very solid foundation of who you are. Okay, you're somebody who really knows yourself. And so it's like people can't emotionally manipulate you or gaslight you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. But they tried to. So your perseverance is going to be rewarded in the fact that you know who you are. You have a solid foundation. You have a solid set of, you know, ethics and values and morals that you can't be unwavered. It's like you can't be manipulated because of that. Because you have... I gotta upload this. You're the second... Okay, I made a video on my TikTok yesterday that talked about this, that talked about unauthentic people and how they'll constantly project onto other people because they don't have their, you know, a solid foundation within themselves. But it's like you've deconstructed all of the programming and expectations that you were raised with, right? Which allows you to have a solid foundation within yourself. You have a solid foundation of ethics, of morals, of values, and what you expect of yourself and others around you. And that was part of the lesson. Thank you. That was part of the lesson. And now your perseverance is going to be rewarded because of that, because you've learned that lesson. Eight of Wands. Yes, because you've learned that lesson. You're finally going to be able to move forward. King of Swords. With a lot more ease and precision. You're a very wise individual. You've had a lot of experiences, okay? Eight of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the upright. So your ancestors and guides are very proud of you. This could have been like a generational pattern or something that you've been working on for a very long time as well, but it showed up in romantic partners, it showed up in friendships, it showed up in all these areas around you. All right, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yes, and you called it out. You called it out. You have moved beyond that here, and you were able to still focus on yourself. And that's why your perseverance is about to be rewarded here. You've been through a lot. You've got people that are still trying to cause problems, etc. But this could be a toxic work environment for some of you guys, as well as I'm shuffling out. Yeah, somebody's mind fucking you. That also came out on Capricorn. And then we have toxic work environment. Oh, right behind that says false person's mask is falling off. So you see through somebody's mask. Okay, you're about to receive a golden opportunity. Libras, make sure that you watch that channeled reading that I posted today. I think it's like 9 minutes long or something. But that's a collective reading, but they got a lot of the same cards. And I say they as in like that collective did. So if all of this resonates with you, you might want to watch that as well. Energetic hole, shield your aura. Okay, it's in the reverse though. Some of you guys are like repairing some sort of hole that was in your aura, that it's like you would bleed onto others. Tell me about the bleeding on others though, please, for Libras. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this was a karmic lesson. Five of Swords in the reverse. It wasn't in a negative way of like you projecting onto others or anything, right, Libras? It was in a way of like, you would have given anything. You would have taken a bullet for other people. And they can't seem to do the same for you. The Chariot card in the reverse. And now you put that to a stop. You put that to a halt here. Okay, Nine of Cups. Now you're learning to be selfish. You're learning to focus on yourself. This is the second reading that I've said that in now. So I feel like this is going to be like a collective, like I wonder what other signs it's going to come out with today. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer bleeding into other people and over-giving to other individuals, Libras, okay? So again, that's why it's like the war, oh, I didn't even realize, bottom of the deck here, the war that they wanted to continue has ended. They lost playing their own game. Title of your reading, and it's right here on the bottom of the deck again. I didn't realize when I set this deck down to the side. Energetic displacement. They want you to carry the weight of the problems they created. Okay, yes. Unhealed people use yesterday's trauma as today's perspective here. So it's like these individuals, they're just stuck in yesterday. Meanwhile, you're moving forward here. You've learned your lesson. Whether friends, lovers, family, it doesn't matter how it showed up. Co-workers, right? That showed up as well. You've learned your lesson here. You've persevered. And now that abundance is coming in for you. So congratulations. I love that for you. Money tree, as I'm shuffling your finances card. Nice. We have inheritance here as well. You could be inheriting something. Okay. Or it could be your partner could be inheriting something as well. Maybe you're combining resources with an individual. So you could be like, let's say moving in with somebody, right? You're combining resources. You're getting married. This could be like you and another person coming together, combining resources to offer something as a greater whole. Okay, partnerships, work partnerships, messages here, brands, brand deals, messages please for Libra. Thank you. All right, first card out is face. Why, hello there. And then the cutest face pops up. Hello. Hi. Hi, little nugget. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, I'm busy. Ew, no. Now I need to go drink bleach, so. No. Oh God, good Lord. All right, you got somebody here using a lot of underhanded tactics to try and prevent some sort of manifestation from coming into you. It's coming in regardless, but you do have a manipulative agenda and underhanded tactics. Wait, hello? Hello. Why are you so codependent? Why are you so codependent? Why do you love me so much? I took a whole week off. She said that's not enough. Not enough. All right, let's see what we've got here. Some of you guys work in the public eye, okay, where you're seeing things as they are, you're calling things as they are here. There's something to hear about your own reputation, being self-made, and somebody wants to destroy your reputation. They have some sort of manipulative agenda to try and like bring you down or destroy your reputation. It's not going to work. They want to block your wealth, your abundance. They want to block the stuff that's coming into you. Not going to work, okay? It's already set in stone, I'm hearing. Face card. Two of Cups and the King of Cups in the reverse. Why is the King of Cups in the reverse? Six of Pentacles and the Moon card. There's a lot of individuals out there that, you know, don't give you credit for what you do. They just take and they take and they take and they take. The universe is giving you credit for it, okay? So it's come back. It's like you've built up this bank, this universal bank that's about to come back flooding into you. Five of Wands. These are people that saw you as competition, okay? Meanwhile, they weren't even in your peripheral. You couldn't even see them. You're like, where? What competition? Six of Cups in the reverse. This could be people from your past. Strength card, a Leo specifically, okay? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who's just like bitter, cruel, jealous, and overly burdened. I said Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Somebody who's just completely imbalanced. Show me what we have here for manipulative agenda. What's this manipulative agenda? Four of Cups. It's not going to work. The universe is literally rejecting their efforts. Okay, but their agenda is to make you feel rejected, make you feel like you're in the wrong for some sort of like passion that you have, telling you that you're too aggressive, you're too this, you're too that, the Hierophant. But the truth is that you're devoted, okay, and you're on the right track. You're very devoted, you're very committed. Yeah, Six of Cups here. It's like you want to create some sort of change. You don't want things to be how they've always been. The Empress card. I told you, oh my God, you look amazing. You look amazing here. Two of Swords, and they're trying to block that. They're trying to block your growth and your evolution when it comes to your finances, career, the way that you think, okay? What you're doing. Tell me about these underhanded tactics. The Emperor card. So we have the Empress and the Emperor. Aries energy. You be a boss. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me get some more information on this. The Seven of Cups. Somebody's trying to come up with ideas on how to outboss you. And they're exhausted. Okay. They're exhausted. This person's exhausted here trying to keep up with you. Like, because you're unpredictable right now. Okay, Gemini energy showing up here as well. It's like you're unpredictable. Gemini energy is not very predictable. King of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius energy here, and the Queen of Swords in the upright. So it's like Okay. Spirit's saying that somebody here has a distorted perception of you, so they're making assumptions. They're making an ass out of themselves here, and those assumptions are actually going to get them in trouble and have more karmic repercussion here, because every action has a reaction. So it's not even necessarily about like karma in the means of like Hindu or Buddhist, you know, where it's like coming through the next lifetime. It's more of their actions have a reaction, and their actions that they're taking against you are going to have some reverberation against them, because they're not focused on what they're meant to be focused on. Tell me about a ward and tree. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they could try to block you all they want, but it's not going to work. It's already orchestrated for you. The divine is making sure that it's happening here. This person's not listening to their intuition, okay, at all. Like, their intuition is blocked. The Star card here and the Seven of Swords. They're trying to block your success, but it's not going to work. Their own intuition is blocked. Like, this person keeps being warned, like, hey, don't touch Libra. Don't do this to Libra. Don't do that. But they don't get it. They don't get it. Yeah, the Death card here. Spirit's going to put an end to this, a complete stop to this, okay? You've got Aquarius, you've got Scorpio, you've got Gemini, you've got Pisces. You got a lot of signs in this career spread, honestly. Did I say Gemini? We've got Gemini. You got Aries, Taurus, Libra. You're Libra, obviously. Taurus is here. Sagittarius is here. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, all three of the fire signs. Cancer is here. Okay. That's a lot of different signs. You got a lot of people in your fucking money business, okay? I'm hearing pocket counting as well. Somebody could be like pocket counting. How do you do what you do? What are you doing next? All right. Yeah. Financial freedom. What you're doing next is you're aligning to your financial freedom. Definitely. Work, party, or event. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move on to matters of the heart, please. Matters of the heart, and I say matters of the heart, please, because it could be your friend, it could be a family member, it could be a lover. Take it as it resonates for you. Messages for Libras. Karmic relationship in your recent past. Libra's current energy is love call. And your future energy is cassette and kisses. Overall energy is not enough. Messages, please. Karmic relationship. Guardian angel. So you got a guardian angel blocking you from this karmic relationship. Yes, my love. I love you. You've got yes for love call and confession. All right. Somebody here needs to confess up. I feel like something that's starting more so like us friends or not that serious. Maybe there wasn't like, you know, confirmation with the relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, okay, whatever it is, whatever you identify with here. It wasn't exclusive. Thank you. It wasn't exclusive. You've got a lot of luck on your side though. And I feel like you're afraid of this new relationship because you dealt with a lot of like jealousy or self-sabotage or somebody in the past, and it's like the Spirit's asking you like, let that go. Okay? Let that not enough energy go. Let that trauma from that relationship go. Maybe there's even third-party situations in the past or something like that. Like, let that go. I feel like you and this person equally like each other, but you're allowing some sort of overthinking to prevent you from moving forward with this individual. Or that could be them as well, where it's like they dealt with somebody who's very, you know, jealous or insecure, and it's like now they struggle with it. They don't want to get caught up in a connection like that again. Tell me about guardian angel and karmic relationship. The moon card in the reverse. You're aware of this already, okay? The strength card here in the reverse and the hangman. Yeah, you're not doing things that way anymore. And you had a hard time walking away from karmic relationship or karmic relationships. They could have repeated in your life. You just want somebody to love you as deeply as you love. 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. And so you have conflict with this new love that's coming in, okay? Or that's here right now. And if it's not you, it's your partner. It's like they're having a hard time accepting love. They're overburdened, like overwhelmed of I don't want to be too much or whatever that was. So sorry, my kid just used the bathroom. Totally just door open and everything. I have a bathroom right next to my office, and then the other side of my office is his bedroom. So if you heard that, my bad. Hey baby, when you use the restroom, will you make sure to close the door next time? Especially when I'm live so people don't hear you flush a toilet. Okay, thank you. Alright. Mom life, we back on. Alright, I missed this though, I really did. I've been like making them like heart-shaped strawberries on their pancakes and stuff like that. I love being a mom. Okay, anyways. Let's see here. Tell me about this energy. Nine of Swords and the Empress. Baby, stop being afraid of growth. Stop being afraid of letting this person like love you. Okay, I feel like this is a really genuine person. This is somebody who anchors into like, yes, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, divine femininity or divine masculinity. Okay, this is somebody that you're going to be able to soften into, and I feel like there's even shame around how you feel. Like I feel like crying right now. Because it's like there's shame or like guilt, like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but I'm still sabotaging, or like I'm still overthinking and I can't help it. And then it's like you shame yourself and you go into this like shame spiral over it. Stop bringing the past into the current connection, okay, or into this, because I do see a very solid foundation and relationship with this person. I think that this person is a very good person. All right, I really do. I don't see them doing to you what your past did. And I think that this is time for you to make room for this new beginning, okay? And let go of these frustrations from the past and stop being so guarded. You have the Seven of Wands here. It's like you're guarded, and I don't think that you realize that. Like, the Knight of Wands, Spirit's telling you go forward with it, okay? But you still have these disappointments from the past, these betrayals, these disappointments that you are letting go of, okay? So karmic connections can be positive then? Okay, so that's actually a really deep question. You are not dealing with a karmic currently. You are dealing with a karmic in the past. The karmic relationship was in the recent past energy, just to clarify that, Vanessa, or anybody else who may have been confused, and I'm sorry that I didn't articulate myself enough to make it very clear. This is a new person though, and you're afraid of having to repeat these karmic lessons with this new individual, okay? That makes sense. Perfect. Okay. Sorry for that. Now, I do want to address the question directly though, where you said, so karmic connections can be good then? I think that they're always good, but they're extremely painful. They're always good, but they're extremely painful, because you learn and you evolve and you grow and you transform and you stretch beyond whatever capacity you're at after you dealt with those things. But when you're in it, they're painful. It's betrayal. It's so heavy, and it feels like the end of the world. So once you move beyond it, it's liberating, and you're like, I needed that. I needed that. But when you're in it, it's devastating and very heartbreaking. Thank you, Vanessa, for the $20 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I think that karmic relationships are positive, but that's my perception. I like growing and evolving, and I've learned a lot from very karmic individuals, and I love who I am now because of it. But your experiences are valid, and your experiences can be different from mine, and your viewpoints can be different from mine, and that's okay. So you don't have to take what I say as, you know, the ultimate truth and the end all be all. But that cycle is over. You're now moving into this brand new cycle of genuine love and nurturing, if you allow yourself to be genuinely loved and nurtured from this or by this person, okay? But yeah, go ahead and release and soften into the truth of you have learned your lessons. You now learn from pleasure. I want that to be your mantra. I've learned all my lessons. I now allow myself to learn from pleasure. Okay? I learn from pleasure. I learn from pleasure. I learn from pleasure. Maybe a tapping exercise would be really good too. Okay? Some tapping, like I learn from pleasure. I learn from pleasure. I learn from pleasure. Okay? I learn from pleasure. Like I think that would be very good for you to tap into right now. For those of you guys that are just still in the distraught phases, right? Of past karmic lessons here. Yeah. All right. We love that. Let's go ahead and close out this reading for you Libras. Messages, please, for Libras. Admired. Acknowledge how much you do. So many people appreciate you. Libras, I feel like you're greatly appreciated. Even in those moments where it doesn't feel like it, you know, I do feel like telling you, like, your name is brought up in rooms that you'll never step foot in. And that's how impactful you are. You are surrounded by support as well. I feel like there's a lot of angelic support here. You have important downloads are coming. Okay, so there's a lot of important downloads coming in for you. You will be successful. Whoever is trying to stop your success, stop your shine, stop your healing, it's already locked in. Okay, it is already locked in. Again, whoever wanted to continue the war, what was that card? Where did it go? The war they wanted to continue has ended. They lost playing their own game. Title of your reading, they lost playing their own game, because you will be successful no matter what. You have learned your lessons. You have integrated everything. You're going to be successful in career. You're going to be successful in love. And that's what everybody wants in this life, right? We want that peace here. So messages, please. Thank you. Celebrate your hard work. Libras, this is like such a beautiful reading. I feel so like proud of you. But I want you to be proud of yourself. You don't need me or anybody else to be proud of you. Be proud of yourself. You genuinely did this shit. You did this shit. You did the damn thing. You are that bitch. Okay, I'm that bitch because I motherfucking said so. Finances and home life are stable. Stay blessed and dream bigger, because what you want is already aligned. Libras, that is what I've got for you guys. Okay, you give so selflessly, it's your turn to receive. Yeah, we got this. This is a beautiful reading. Don't forget to like this to show your girl some support. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Libras.